Field placings are crucial. There might be times when we have all the strategies in place and everything is aligned, and it's important to have those field placings on board. It doesn't always work out like that, but if you're able to have the correct field placings and follow your intuition, and it works well as a captain, you've got to grab those moments. There are times when it's not going to work, and I think the important thing is to always have some sort of plan and to measure it according to the decision you made, the execution and the outcome, and not to complicate it and stop pondering over it too much. If you've made the wrong decision, that's fine, move on. If you make the right decision and the execution is not great, well, then you stop there. So go through those 3 steps: decision, execution and outcome. It's important for those bowlers to obviously have that strategy for the different batsmen and the fielders, but I think it's also important the team understands the bowling strategy, so everybody's on board in terms of what we're trying to achieve. It is a challenge, and to work with those bowlers, because you need to understand where they're at. I remember working with a beautiful away swing bowler who perhaps was just bowling 4th or 5th stump, and we wanted him to bowl a bit straighter, and he was adamant he wanted a 7-2 offside field, and we wanted a 6-3 offside field, just again to bowl a bit straighter and knock that off stump over. And we couldn't quite understand why he wasn't prepared to do it, but in hindsight, perhaps coming towards the end of his career, he was keen on making sure he wasn't going for many runs, so he'd end the day on 2 for 30, which was great in terms of the figures, but the impact in the game, we felt he could achieve a lot more by getting the ball a bit straighter and picking up even a 4-fer or a 5-fer. And then also it comes down to lengths, the same thing. A beautiful away swing bowler, wanting to drive, but he's happy just bowling back of a length and making it tough for the batsman to score, but not picking up as many wickets. Whereas if we just left a bit of a hole at the cover area and just got it up a bit fuller, encouraged the drive, it might produce the batsman's error. So it's that understanding between where a bowler's at and what he's prepared to, what he's comfortable with achieving in that moment. And if it's not quite there, then move on to another bowler and another strategy. But field placings are crucial. I also remember another incident when a bowler was just let the ball slip a few times, and the batsman, I think, was on high 90s, 98 or 99, and the umpire came over to me and said, if that happens again, we're going to no ball him. And the ball slipped again above waist height, and there was obviously a bit of commotion. And I begged and pleaded a bit with the umpire, and he agreed, okay, fine, we'll let this one slide. The batsman wasn't happy, the bowler went back to his run-up, and then he walked over to me and said, well, we've got away with this, let's bounce this chap and put a square leg back. And he was on 99 after 2 no-ball beamers, and actually ended up bouncing him out court deep square. So it's always good to have the right field placings, follow your intuition, but also understand that it's not always going to go as planned. It's about how you respond to the times when it doesn't go so well, but enjoy the moments that it does.